We've seen so many collaborations in recent years that brands are even coming together to make triple collaborations on a single pair of sneakers. While it's pretty easy to chuck some color and branding on one of the most popular sneakers and call it a day, today's sneaker is not that. In fact, today's sneaker is rarely talked about in the grand scheme of things and one of the lesser known Jordan models. So let's break them open. Let's take a look at the Billie Eilish Jordan 15. Alright, so to go with the very minimal aesthetic of this pair of sneakers, you also get met with a pretty minimal style box. Now, if you take a look at the top, you'll see it's pretty much all black. You have Billie Eilish with the Jordan Jumpman logo right there. Flip these open, let's pop the top, and let me show you today's pair of sneakers. And of course, it is the Billie Eilish Jordan 15. These look super interesting while at the same time looking super futuristic and simple. The Jordan 15 might be a sneaker that you've never tried out despite being released in 1999. I'm not even sure if there has been any Jordan 15 releases this year. I'm probably wrong about that, so feel free to let me know down in the comment section. So why did Billie Eilish choose the Jordan 15 to collaborate on? Just think, someone as massive as Billie Eilish could have chucked some branding and some color on a Jordan 1 or a Dunk Low, something like that. It would have been massively popular and reselling for hundreds of dollars. She mentions that the Jordan 15 is a sneaker model that she holds very close to her heart and one of her favorite Jordan models, so it's cool to see her follow through and actually create something that she does truly like. Now these dropped alongside her Air Jordan KO, another very lesser known sneaker model. Now that pair is Vault Green and I would probably choose this one over that AJKO, but it is very interesting to see her choose these two specific Jordan models. Either way, they both dropped on September the 30th, both on her website and of course Nike sneakers. This 15 retails for $225 out in the US, and here in the UK they're £180. Unlike most Jordan 15s with the Kevlar mesh woven upper, these are actually made from a synthetic leather material, 100% vegan, and this sneaker is also made from some recycled materials, not that much, I forget the exact percentage, but it's not overwhelmingly massive to the point where this is 100% or something like that. These remind me a lot of the Yeezy Quantum, that diagonal line that you find on the back towards the heel counter, and also the lacing structure, the way that it's tucked in underneath, as well as this kind of sock-like construction that's kind of placed inside the outer of the shoe. This outer layer of the sneaker feels pretty good, relatively soft and padded, and of course this is, like I said, an 100% vegan pair of sneakers, so no actual leather is on this shoe. And again, it still feels really good to touch. Nothing crazy, doesn't feel incredibly expensive or amazing quality, but it feels soft and padded. The sock-like construction of this sneaker, like I was telling you guys, is pretty cool because you can literally stick your entire hand down the side of the shoe. So you can really feel the separation between the inside and the outside of the shoe. As you can see, this portion of the sneaker is a very wide mesh material. It's nothing incredibly padded or super soft. It just feels pretty average. The laces, like I said, are nicely tucked away in between the outer and inner of this sneaker, so it has a very futuristic look in that aspect. They also match the rest of this entirely monochromatic pair of sneakers. I'd say it's pretty much beige with maybe a slight tinge of a mossy green. Definitely very wearable colorway, just all over monochromatic, that kind of beige or tan color, and I think it goes pretty well with a lot of different outfits. There is multiple Jordan Jumpman logos, as you can see around towards the back of the sneaker on this heel counter, up by this little tag, and this tiny little Jumpman logo on the front of the sneaker. Of course, Billie Eilish has her own branding on this pair of sneakers. It says Billie Eilish on the insole of this sneaker, as well as having this little figure on, I guess, the tongue portion of this shoe. Around towards the back of the sneaker, you'll see 3 numbers that are kind of engraved into the back of this plastic: 23, 6, and 15. 23 being for Michael Jordan's jersey number, 6 being for his 6 NBA championships, and 15 being for the Jordan 15 model. In terms of practicality, this sneaker is very chunky, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just more of a preference thing. I kind of found that wearing this with shorts kind of made my ankles look pretty small. It is, like I said, a very easy colorway to rock just because of the monochromatic nature, and also it's a little bit more earth tone, so again, a bunch of different outfits are going to match with this kind of colorway. It isn't the most comfortable pair of sneakers in the world, pretty much having a very thin midsole with just a solid rubber material, so the cushioning isn't anything insane, but I will say it's not entirely uncomfortable. It is pretty hard to actually get on your foot because this ankle area does not have any stretch to it. I mean, maybe a tiny bit, but you're gonna battle getting your foot into this. Although I did have some extra room in the toe box area, I don't know if I would necessarily suggest going a half size down just because of how hard it is to get your foot into here, and also how tight this part is around your ankles. I feel like if you have larger ankles or a wider set foot, you should be fine going true to size. However, if you're a little bit more narrow-footed, maybe have smaller ankles, a half size down might be a good choice. It's simple, it's not over the top, and although it's not my favorite pair of sneakers, I'm glad that she followed through with this one and didn't just chuck a colorway on another pair of dunks. Either way, I definitely like to know what you guys think of the Billie Eilish Jordan 15. Do you like these or do you not? Let me know down in the comment section what you think, and of course, thank you so much for coming through, hanging out for yet again another video. Thank you for liking, commenting, and of course subscribing. I'll catch you guys in the next one, but until then,